Right, we're officially on the Yorke Peninsula. We're just going through the little town of Point Turton. There wasn't really much to see. I turned the GoPro on a bit late. We saw a couple of little old heritage looking buildings and churches, but we are on our way to Wallaroo. So I just wanted to welcome us all to the Yorke Peninsula. So this is the start of the peninsula. We're just gonna keep on driving and having a look, and we'll just stop along the way as we go. Alright, just got into Wallaroo. We're going to head down to the jetty. They've got an old museum, nautical, a heritage and nautical museum there. I've read it $6 per adult. Long vehicle parking was down that way. Yeah, we're just coming to have a look. We're going to the old jetty, have some lunch. Sorry. Every night they have silo light show over there. Every night at sunset, which is cool. Looks like a nice little town. It's cool. Some really old buildings and historical. So you head down the jetty. They've got a bakery. There's the caravan park.
Are we staying here?
I don't think so. That cool old building there. It's like somebody's house.
It is.
Part of someone's house. Alright. Stop and have some lunch, maybe? Can't really park the caravan in here. I saw a sign back there saying long vehicle parking. So we can go back and have a look. These huge silos.
Where that other trailer is.
I don't see any.
Right, after having a nice little lunch at the park at Wallaroo, we didn't stay too long at the jetty. We just went down to the adventure playground. We had some sandwiches on the park. We've gone through a couple of other little towns. Moontar was really cute. Just didn't stop there at all, but we've just stopped in at Port Victoria, yeah?
Yep.
Cute old pub style there. Got a kiosk. We're just gonna go have a little bit of a walk on the pier to stretch our legs. There's a toilet. And then move. No, not much here at all. Tiny little town. Yeah. Little general store. Looks a bit deserted in town, but and then we'll head on to where are we staying? Millerton, I think. Yeah. Show you when we get there. Alright. We stopped at Millerton Caravan Park. It's nothing special. We just drove a bit through town. It's in the middle of the peninsula, the boot, people call it, the foot. It's not on the coast or anything, so it doesn't look super exciting, but we're a little bit sick of driving. And then yeah, so we came to the caravan park. This is our site here. Nice big site. This is apparently like 4 sites here. There's one there and one here, but we're the only ones here, so we got this whole thing to ourselves. Thought it was going to be $30 a night, and then he said, oh, you got kids, they're $10 each. And I don't know why I'm so mad at that, but it just makes me mad. $10 for kids, and there's no park. It's nothing special. It's just like we're on gravel mostly. We've got a tiny bit of grass, which the caravan's taking most of, but the park itself, it's not special. It's not a big $4. $10 for the kids. Anyway, I'm gonna get over it. I'm sure I will. Dave's laughing at me. I'll happily pay $50 a night if there's something for the children. And he goes, oh, there's a park here. I go, oh, is there? I thought there was no playground. He goes, oh yeah, it's over the road. And I said, what do you mean? Like, is it part of the park? He's like, oh no, they've got to go across the road. I looked at the road. It's the highway. They have to go across the highway to go to the park. So anyway, it's fine. I did 2 nights here, and then we'll move on. So we'll just do a bit of a look around. We'll use this as our base to sort of have a head over to the other side. And then go down to Turton Point. Maybe we might head down to like the Innes National Park and spend a couple of nights down there to make up for it. I'm fine. I will get over it. All good, kids?
Yeah.
Digging holes. He's not going to like you. Make sure you clean those up. We might get in trouble. He might charge us another $50.
Well, his phone charges.
Alright, over and out. Okay, so we've just crossed the highway here. That's our caravan park.
Freeway.
The freeway.
Main road into town.
To check out this park. And the kids are like, how good is the park? And I'm like, I don't know how good the park is. We'll find out. And then Ruby's like, oh, it's just got swings. But it's actually not too bad. Once you turn the corner, there's a few other things. A hammock and a big playground, adventure playground thing. So it's not too bad. Here they are on the hammock. It's nothing like they can come over here on their own, of course. And there's the Red Devil. So yeah, that's the park. It's not too bad. And then, so the town is known to have the Red Devil, which is a pardon?
Plane?
The plane, yeah. Which is a, I read what it was, I've forgotten what type of plane it is. Oh, the terrible sun through the window. There it is. Still not great. There we go. So, this is what the town's known for, to have. The old Captain Harry Miller bought the Red Devil from Harry's widow in 1930. So Harry Butler was the captain of it. There it is, isn't it? Nicely restored, isn't it? Pretty cool. There he is, Captain Harry Butler. Milton's own First World War flying ace. So there you go. Legendary pilot and daredevil, Captain Harry Butler. Was from Milton. Born here on the 9th of November, 1889. So just in the middle of town there is a native animal reserve. Can't go in. I wouldn't stick your finger in there, mate. There's a couple of emus walking past. Hello.
That guy there just opened his mouth.
Yeah.
At me.
Was he? Talking to you?
Wants to eat me.
Wants to say hi to the GoPro? Want to say hi to the GoPro or eat the GoPro?
Nope.
I can't see any kangaroos, but there's apparently kangaroos in here as well.
Oh.
Pretty cool. Right, we started our second day on the Yorke Peninsula. Today we're going to just do a bit of a drive around the sort of centre and the coasts and just check it all out. Our first stop is Point Turton, which is where I wanted to stay, but it was getting a bit late yesterday. And yeah, we thought we'd base this off in the middle, but this caravan park looks way better. Look at those grassy sites right on the beach, the jetty. So we'll take you down there and have a look. Boat ramp. God, that water is so beautiful over there.
There's really nice houses here too.
Yeah.
It's all overlooking the beach if you look over there.
Yeah. We just drove through it all.
They look amazing.
They do.
I need a tissue. Can we go back to the...
Hello from Point Turton.
Can we go back to the car?
Yeah. We're just driving through Yorktown and there's so many of these beautiful old historic buildings still here in all of these little towns all along the Yorke Peninsula. I think they've just restored them and oops, not even looking at me, I'm looking at Rubes. They've just restored them. Here's another one. That one's not as pretty as the other one. Even their houses, like some of the houses, they've still got a section of the old homestead and they've built around a more modern around the rest of the house. It is yeah, they've kept it all really nice and heritage and old, and a couple more, a bit new and a bit not new. It's a pretty big town, yeah. One of the bigger towns we've come into. There's a Foodland,
Bakery.
Yeah, a bakehouse and a big pub.
There's always a pub.
Yeah, so Yorktown, one of the bigger ones. There's a post office. It's still the old post office building by the looks of it. It's just really cool just to see all these old heritage buildings still around.
Even a Ford dealership.
There you go. Now it's a big town when you've got a car dealership.
Yeah. GT.
Got a big bell.
Go ring it.
Go ring it.
No.
So yeah, just a little drive through that little town. And probably on to the next. Just stopped at the park at Yorktown for a little bit of morning tea. This is cool. Couple of flying foxes. Look, it's huge. And a cool lake around there. Yeah, this is awesome park. Go Claire. You gotta push yourself. Oh dear. She'll stop screaming in a minute. Check this. Go check out this little wetlands over here. Oh, look at the dragon over there. It's cool. Pretty big town. Gotta come stay here and base yourself here for the couple of days and drive around as well if you're coming from the other side. Oh, pretty. Handful of fruit. Oh, nice. What a cool little wetlands. Black track all around it as well. Great spot for morning tea.
Alright, the girls are having a swing off to see who can go higher. Ruby won the first round.
I had to stop because I felt sick. But I got it this time, don't I? Yeah. Got it in the bag.
I was going off whose bum was higher. Because if it goes by feet, Jen's just taller, so. If we got bum, Jen's bum's bigger too.
My butt's big. Am I higher? I'm still higher.
Just.
Oh no! Am I still higher?
I think Ruby's got it still.
No way! I'm so scared right now.
GoPro doesn't really.
High. How is she getting so high? Is it because she's lighter than me?
Yeah, Ruby's doing jumps on the swing.
Oh. Oh. I feel sick again.
Yeah, now Jen's gonna throw up.
Oh. I used to love this swing. I used to love this swing.
Yeah. Ruby wins.
Yeah.
Just driving out of Yorktown and come across this cool silo mural. Got the Royal Flying Doctor airplane at the top. Some grain, which the region is covered in. Flowers, your little homestead at the top. Super cool. Can't walk all the way around it, unfortunately. Found another cool silo art. There is a just sort of trail. There's a Yorke Peninsula silo art trail, but we're just kind of finding them as we go. Yeah, that's a cuttlefish or rainbow cuttlefish. This one's underwater themed, obviously. Where's the diver? I don't see a diver. Yeah, it's a shame you can't walk around the whole thing. It says public access is restricted, but the gate's opened. There's the leafy sea dragon, which the next place we're going to, Edithborough, is known for these leafy. You can do tours, dive tours to go under there. Oh, 2001 it was done.
Says 2021.
2021.
Which is now, yeah.
Yeah.
Does look fresh.
If you are not authorised or accompanied by someone who is, you are trespassing and may be prosecuted.
I didn't read that sign. There's the diver, yeah. Cool. Octopus. Oh, I got some dolphins. Seahorse. Fish. Pretty cool.
We are just in Edithborough now. And check out this house. They're fully restored.
Oh, that's fancy house.
So fancy. We just had a look at the jetty behind through the back seat.
That's a very fancy house.
So we're going to go the other way.
There's only so many jetties and
There
ocean and water we can show you.
There is. But it's going to go for a bit of a drive. So we're going to go the other way.
No, I got a little water thing down here.
Got a little, maybe a little ocean pool as well.
Ocean pool.
Like the Point Turton had, but you couldn't see it because it was high tide. So we did go have a look at it, but yeah, all we could see was some stairs. At the top of the staircase anyway. Pool rules. Let's go down and have a look, see if we can see anything. Ooh. Interesting. Obviously the water all laps over, but nobody cleans it.
Ew.
Go have a closer look. I'm sure it's probably a bit more looked after during the summer seasons. I'm sure. Is your sister in the car?
Yes.
Okay. But this is a cool little something extra for the town. Got all seating up there. This will be awesome in summer. Pretty cool, yeah.
It's only a metre deep.
Yeah, right. Got a little pontoon out there too, though.
It's good for the kids to have a swim.
Yeah.
Metre deep and got natural beach swimming there.
Yeah. Well, I think this is also where the leafy dragons are as well.
Seahorses.
Yeah, no, they're leafy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Fishermen over there on the little cliff.
Yeah.
Fish.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure, and they would definitely keep it a bit more tidier during summer, I reckon.
Yeah.
Cool. Did a fish ever come in here? Jump over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They would, I reckon.
You reckon, Roos?
Yeah. That'll be constant with.
Alright, so it seems we're just pretty much doing the art trail. This town is Kubawi. There's a water tank there. A few swans on it. Not as impressive as the other two, that's for sure. The little shed's pretty cool though.
Mum and Dad have just pulled over
Did you hit record?
so we can go to this cool slide. Come on, Claire. Quick. Quick, quick. Yes. Okay, quick, let's go. Mum and Dad told us to run for some reason because we still need to get to our next town. So, ooh, skinny stairs. Lots of stairs. Come on. We're almost there. Not too many stairs. Ooh, we're high. Talking to my dad. Alrighty, let's go. Oh, big slide. No, it's good. Is it fast? No. It's good. Come on, come down. Okay, ready? Come on. Woohoo! Well, that was fun. Now time to go to the next town that's only like 5 minutes away.
Next we stop is Wall Bay, where they have a lime kiln.
And the jetty.
And a jetty. So this lime kiln was built in between the 1900 and 1910 to burn the lime, and then it got to make the mortar for buildings and shipped off to Adelaide. It was unsuccessful though because of the location. It was too windy and it obviously couldn't keep the fire alight. And then the lime industry declined in 1950 anyway, but it's still sitting here today in pretty good condition, just as a landmark.
Well, they built the whole thing up.
Oops, sorry. Yeah.
Actually built the whole thing up, so...
Why would you put it on the side of a cliff though?
I reckon that's a chimney. I reckon that probably down below is probably...
where the kiln part is.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
We'll drive down there and have a look.
Yeah. There we go. Gives you a better view of the kiln. So, yes. I think it's still got coal in there. See it up there, yeah. There we go. It was just the chimney we were looking at. Here's the jetty. I must say these beaches are not as nice as the ones in Western Australia. Pardon? Oh yeah, you want to go up there? A bit overgrown. Not a big town, Wall Bay. Oh.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, this is where they kept it all and burned it up there.
This looks like a chute. All the rocks have fallen down and blocked the chute.
Yeah. Right, here in Stansbury, another silo. Ah, check out the dolphins at the top. I hope you can see them. They are super cute. And this crab. And then it's also known for some fresh oysters here. So they got some oysters down the bottom as well. Let's see what's around the other side if I can get around there a little bit. It's like a pier. Pier and a ship. Kind of as far as I can get back of the dolphin. So we're gonna stop in here at Stansbury, Stansbury, and have some lunch. We'll find a park or the beach or something, and then we'll continue on. So having some lunch. Good.
This is much more better.
Much better. Down by the beach, behind those buildings, there's a cool park. We're just enjoying some sun.
And the serenity.
And the serenity. And me filming everyone eating. Okay, so we are in Port Vincent. Oops, Port Vincent, and we have found another silo white, but this one is really far away and you can't get to it, unfortunately. They're doing some work on it at the moment, so we can't even sneak in there with the car. There is a little driveway, but yeah, he's got like a little boy and a dog and a cool little sunset, so I'll zoom in and hopefully show you guys. It's a shame, can't get close to it. Some nice big coastal houses here, right across from the beach at Port Vincent. It's a really long, big coastal town, this one.
It's a bit tree, unlike the other ones as well.
Yeah,
a lot more natural bushland.
Bush and a bit hilly behind where we just come through.
The other ones are a bit more open.
Yeah, a lot more grain and stuff. Whereas this looks like it's hilly and bushy and foresty. A big caravan
Park looks cool.
Yeah, big caravan park here. Must be one of the major stops.
Yeah, if you're going to stay anywhere, I'd stay at either Port Vincent or
Yorktown.
Yorktown. Is it Yorktown?
The one that had the really cool park.
No, the first stop we did this morning.
Point Turton. Yeah.
Point Turton.
Yeah, Point Turton and also I really liked
like
Yorktown.
Nice town.
Yeah. Well, there wasn't really like a town at Turton though. It was just a really nice park and area and stuff.
Yeah, but it was close to the pier for fishing.
Yeah, but Yorktown had a big town. It had like the food land and
Yorktown.
It was a big town.
Most of them are just really little coastal towns that don't have too much here, unless you're a big fisherman. Unless you're a fisherman, they don't really have too much here to do. They're just little tiny towns that basically swim and fish.
Yeah. This place has a bit of a smell to it, you know.
I just went past all the seaweed because the tide's out.
Yeah. Yeah, we've had a bit of a fun day driving around. Bit over just pulling over and stopping, so we'll probably head on home and move on tomorrow. Alright, welcome to day 3 on the peninsula. We left Minlaton. Terrible. Alright, we left there and we drove an hour to Marion Bay. I had a quick squeeze this morning when we were back over there just to check the availability, and it said there was no power, so I was like, so I quickly rang and just said, hey, can we chuck one on hold? And she gave us the last one apparently. Look at all those signs, just quietly. We are the only ones here. However, we got the last site for a couple of days. Only 45 a night, which is cool. Just had a quick squeeze at the amenities. They're like little ensuite type ones again. We're right next to the emergency exit, so we've got a bit of space.
Near the beach.
Right near the beach. We haven't had a look at the rest of the park, where there's apparently a pool and a spa and a playground. We're just about to go for a wander. We're all set up. I did everything this time. Dave was in the toilet. I put the legs down. I did everything. I set it all up. I did the van all by myself. Learning. The only thing I need to do now is learn how to reverse a caravan, or just get drive-through sites everywhere and I won't need him. No, I do. Alright, so we're just going to go have a wander around the park and show you around. Alright, found the park. Pretty cool?
Yeah.
Someone's left their jumper, looks like Dad's.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's not too bad. Good. And there's a beach just there. Through the trees. Jumping pillow.
Seesaw swings.
Seesaw swings. It does look pretty new, doesn't it? Supposed to have your shoes off, Rubes. Couple of slides, couple of swings. It's not the most fanciest of adventure playgrounds. Rubes will probably say, I'm bored, pretty soon. But that's okay. Big chessboard. Tables, camp kitchen. Oh, that's our Barbie's. That's a cool mural. Couches, telly. Oh, big oven. Big shark. Nice big kitchen.
Yes, the kitchen.
Yeah. Inside Barbie's a bit weird.
That's cool. Drinks.
Yeah, true. I don't know where the pool is though. Is that the beach access over there? I can see a sign. There's an outdoor kitchen too. Very cool. Go try and find the pool. Beach access. So there is no pool here. the map online is different to the map that she gave us. And where the jumping pillow is where the pool was. So I think they've done a bit of renoing and haven't updated their map that's online. That's okay. Right near the pool.
Too cold for a swim.
Right near the beach. Yeah, and it is too cold for a swim. But it said pool and spa, so I was hoping that it was going to be warm. That's okay. Oh, nice sand. I'm going to take my thumbs off. So it's going to be 23 or something today. So might hang out on the beach somewhere. Or go check out Inns National Park. Is just 5 minutes up the road, so this is why we're here, just to check out the national park. And down along the other coast to Corny Point as well. But yeah, here's the beach.
It's nice.
Nice sand. Got the pier down there.
And the pier is
Really
normally
nice.
where our town is, so you can probably walk into town along the beach.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's too much of a town. It said things to do here is, yeah, the park, the national park, Corny Bay, a couple of lookouts, and Marin Bay Tavern. But I saw the tavern was connected to one of the other holiday home thingies as we pulled into town, so I'm not sure how much of a town, like a street there is. But we
Go have a look.
Go have a look.
See if we can catch it without a hook.
Hang on. Some squid here on the hook.
Without a hook. Caught him without a hook.
Wow.
Man versus beast. We've outsmarted a squid.
And knowing Aaron,
And girls, do
very hard.
you want to do your first karate chop?
Yeah, you want to do your karate chop, Rubes?
Go on.
Go on.
Right there, but you got to do it firm.
Hard.
Go on.
Get your hand ready.
You got to give it a proper
Back somewhere
karate
else.
chop.
Go quick before he gets upset. Go quick.
The colours in it.
Yeah, that's it, exactly. You don't want
Can't
to?
do it? You sure?
Yeah.
Here we go. Good.
You sure?
Sure? Okay. There you go. That's
There
it.
you go.
There we go. It's called euthanasia. And I don't mean those young teenagers.
And there's dinner.
So after our little walk along the beach, we went up to the pier, and after chatting to some blokes fishing there and catching a whole bunch of squid, which I'll chuck in some footage now as well, they told us to go into the national park today, because tomorrow the weather's going to turn, the wind's going to turn northeasterly. I can't remember. It's going to turn the wrong way. And so they said go in today. They gave us a couple of spots to go check it out. So this is the entrance, the sign. I'm sure there's another entrance where we've got to pay as well. But yeah, so we're off on a little adventure into the Inns National Park. Chinaman's Hat Island Lookout is the first little spot. They said we'll have glassy water and be nice around there on that side of the foot today. So yeah, we're going to head around there and then to West Cape and a couple of other little spots. So we'll show you along the way. I just stopped in at the visitor centre here at the National Park because the internet wasn't working. I couldn't get it to load. You got to buy your passes online. So we've got a 2-day pass, and it was $20 for 2 days. So we're going to head in there today and tomorrow. So yeah, just a little, nothing much in there. Some bits and pieces, toilets and some information. We grabbed a little map. But yeah, now we're on our way. She said if we can just come in now anytime, we don't have to come by the centre. We just have to go to the side that says valid passes. So here we go. The Chinaman's Hat. Yeah, we're gonna go check out Chinaman's Hat Island Bay. Let's go. Out of the car.
That is Chinaman Hat Island right there.
There's a shipwreck somewhere in here.
Yep, there's also a
Might be
shipwreck.
on the island though.
Shipwreck somewhere here.
Windy.
Yeah, it's very windy. Steep stairs too. Woo. Going down to the beach. Okay. Almost there. I wonder where the shipwreck is. Okay. Is it in the sand soft? Not very deep in the water.
It does look very deep, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it might be underneath because it's a bit, looks like it's a bit high tide. Nice blue water.
Yeah.
Especially the other side's a bit smoother and not so windy.
Yeah, definitely.
We've just come to Cape Spencer Lighthouse. So we have to just do a little short walk along the coast to go check it out. Such a nice little walk. Ocean is dead flat on this side. Couple of islands.
That big one there is Kangaroo Island.
Yeah, the one behind the lighthouse. You can see Kangaroo Island from here. Wind is picking up a bit. You can see the whitecaps coming that way and then nothing on that side. A handful of lighthouses all along the peninsula, and also a whole bunch of shipwrecks, which I'm guessing was before the lighthouses came in. There it is. We found some baby emus, but they're hiding from us. I don't want the daddy emu to get it and run at me. It's always the dad emu, so the mum emu plants them? No. Lays the eggs and then daddy sits on them. Sometimes two dads, they take it in turns. It's usually a couple of males doing it, and then they look after them for a while. He looks massive and scary, and I'm walking towards him and I'm scared. But can you see them running away from me? I don't want to push them onto the road either. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, there's all glass all here. Whoa, he's huge. Yeah, stay away from the road, little ones. There's heaps of them.
Got a bit of a emu crossing here.
He's so fast, that little one.
So cool.
Alright, we've just pulled into Innstown Historic Walk. So they've got some old ruins here. They've also got some accommodation lodges and things that you can stay at. You've got ones that got up to 10 people, 4 people, 6 and 8 people. But we're going to go have a look at the ruins, do a little bit of a walk. It says there it's going to take an hour, but we can just have a little squeeze and turn around and come back. Let's have a look. There's a big lake over there, Inniston Lake. Looks like some sort of stables.
What is that?
Old horse and cart.
I wouldn't say an old horse and cart.
No?
It's an old car.
Old car.
Some sort. Old truck. Like an old truck.
There's no signs. You just got to guess.
I guess it's a fun guessing game. House?
Mhm.
Oh, go to that side.
Yeah, go for it.
But how?
I don't know, find the door. This was Balco Chalk Factory. Have a look around.
Chalk as in what we draw on. Oh,
Yeah,
board.
there you go, used to look like that. Began operation in 1922 was a byproduct of gypsum mining and was made by dehydrating it and then heated to 121 degrees Celsius. Local school teacher Anna was often asked to inspect the chalk quality and give advice. What's your job? I inspect chalk. It's the old post office. So back in 1997 some volunteers came and restored it all. So ruins all here. Yeah. Right, we're here at Ethel Shipwreck. So,
Dolphins, there's dolphins!
oh, found some dolphins as well. Probably can't see them on the GoPro, but look at the shipwreck. Look at the skeleton. Well, it is a skeleton. It's a ship skeleton. Did the dolphins come back up, Rubes?
That was one all.
So on 2nd of January 1904, the ethanol struck a reef and it broke its rudder, and some strong winds just pushed it into shore. That's why it's sitting here. There's another little piece over here.
How did we get a floor and get there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why are they just like...
In case it's too windy out there, this is Cape West. There's a lighthouse here and some lookouts, I think. So we'll go have a look. Oh, and a beach access, of course. Wow. So blue. Highest energy waves in Australia. What does an energy wave mean? And high energy coastline has rocky headlands, cliffs and platforms and steep sandy beaches. Powerful waves erode the rocky areas and deposit the sediment of sheltered bays, forming sandy beaches. There you go. Wow, check that out. There's like 2 bays.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's so cool.
Wow.
A bit windy. West Cape Lighthouse over at the end.
Is that what we're walking to? Is this supposed to be 100? Nom 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 nom.
Found some kangaroos. Mama and a Joey. Oh, Joey's like, where you going, Mum? Just here in Dolphin Bay, having an afternoon snack. The sun's just gone behind some clouds. We've kind of missed the sun a bit today. Too busy exploring the coast. But yeah, just having a bit of a play in the sand. The girls love a play in the sand.
Okay.
Dave's off having a walk over here on some rocks. We're just chilling before we head home for dinner. Okay, we are here in Inns National Park again, day 2. This is day 4 on the peninsula. We're just going to go see a couple of little bays that we missed out on yesterday. This morning we're at Stenhouse Bay Jetty to start with. I'm doing this in the car because it's super windy outside, like blowing a gale, windier than yesterday. And then we're going to head to...
Is it a gale or 2 gale?
It's blowing a gale.
Blowing a gale or blowing to gale?
Blowing a gale. Yes, not to gale. Blowing to gale doesn't make any sense. Who's Gale? Why are you blowing to her?
Some hottie.
And then after here we're going to go to Pondarooie and check it there. There's another shipwreck over there. And then after that we're going to go home, have some lunch and maybe go up to Corny Point if it's not blowing a gale even more.
2 gale.
I don't know who this Gale is, but stop blowing to her.
Just a hot broad.
It is huge. Huge big old anchor. Stenhouse Bay.
Down there.
A little jetty down there. It doesn't look like it's windy at all down there. Oh, it's like a break wall of sorts.
Cool.
Pretty water.
Yeah.
Gonna go walk on the pier and get blown away?
No.
Let's give it a go.
So this pier was used for the gypsum mining. They cut a V in here that you're looking at now to house all the gypsum. It had like 100,000 tonnes here at one stage, and they used to push it along here and push it to the end of the jetty onto a boat. But that sort of stopped about 1973. So, and then the
Made it into
Adelaide Council and government, whatever, bought this land and made it part of the national park.
Another day, another emu family. Whoops, bang, sorry guys. Crossing the road. Gotta be careful because there's nowhere for them to go on the left-hand side here. There's a fence, but look at them. Oh, look at the tiny one on the road sitting down on his little knees. How many babies? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
11.
Put this out the window to get a closer look.
There is 11. Okay.
30.
There's 11, Mum.
Just come across a fishing village in the national park. There's a couple of houses up on the top there looking over at the water, and then all through here, look at them all. They got big tractors to put their boats in. There's a big house up the top there. They've got their own big diesel tank at the front. This is like the boat ramp that we just went up and over. But yeah, so random. I don't think anyone's living here right now. I don't believe, I can't see any evidence. There's a few cars on the beach that have obviously gone out. Boat trailers and cars, but there's no other evidence of anyone living here.
Obviously people here, there's heaps of boats and accommodation and tractors.
Yeah. Caravan.
This is pretty fancy, like that one there's pretty fancy.
What? The house?
The house, yeah.
It's not fancy, but...
For down here it is.
There's no car in the driveway, unless he's one of the ones out on the beach. Yeah, there's no one sitting on their porches.
They're all out fishing.
They're all out fishing. Yeah, there you go. Wonder how much it is to live in the fishing village in Inns National Park.
Alright, just a quick recap on the Yorke Peninsula. It was pretty good. There's lots of small towns, which is pretty much just a little corner shop, pub and the beach. So if you like fishing, there's plenty of fishing to do. If you like the beach and the weather's good enough, plenty of swimming to do. Yeah,
I think our last 4 days would look very different in summer. So yeah, we probably could have spent a hell of a lot longer down there if it was
nice weather.
Warmer weather. But yeah, we did what we wanted to do. We checked out some little towns and spent a whole bunch of time at the Inns National Park. So
yeah, the Inns National Park is definitely the highlight for us.
Yeah.
There's plenty to see there. There's plenty to do there. All the emus, especially the baby emus this time of year. We're here in September, and there's heaps of, like, we've probably seen 60 a day. You know, like, there's just that many emus. It was awesome.
Yeah.
We'd sit there for half an hour just watching them eat and run around, and that's pretty cool.
I'll throw in a whole bunch of videos anyway.
Yeah. So, but if you want the bigger towns, head to sort of the bigger towns, sort of up the top there. They're a bit bigger, a bit more of the mod cons than that. We stopped 2 days in, what was it called? Minola, something or other. That was good. It's sort of, it's it's about an hour from everywhere. So you can go left, you can go right, you can go down. There's just not much there. So we ended up staying 2 nights there. Probably should have only done 1 really, or just kept going to, what was that other beach?
Marion Bay. Turton.
Turton, yeah. Turton's got, the caravan park looks really cool and it's right on the water. So we probably should have went to there and then went down to Marion after that. But yeah, we enjoyed our time. So
definitely.
we'll leave it there.